Well, hello everybody. Today I'm going to share with you how to print on colored bricks. You can see these were the results we got in the last video, printing on white. This is another print on white, but the most interesting thing here is this colored part. You can see there is a pretty clean print on there, and it works on black too. I have this black arm here, and you can see the print is pretty good. These are other arms that I printed a day ago. How to print the video on how to print on arms will probably be the next. For the legs you will have to wait, because those are really difficult to print, and I still can't get consistent results. So what we're going to need is a piece of cardboard, some masking tape, the same thing we used in the last video, a paintbrush, acetone, scissors, and we are also going to need spray paint. This is white. I don't know if this works with every spray paint, but with this spray paint it works. I think there shouldn't be any problems. You are also going to need a torso. And today I'm going to print a rank 3 engineer from the LEGO Universe video game. If you want to know how I scaled the texture files from the game, I will link a topic from the TTV message boards I made on that topic. So if you want to know how I made this, there will be a link in the description. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is to cut out the decals. So cut them out. With these decals that have no outline is a little bit trickier, but you can see where the design ends, so you can cut there. So just cut out. Today I'm going to do the torso, so I'm going to cut it out. Cut it as precisely as you can. And 1 and 2. Okay, so here I have the 2 prints. The next thing we are going to do is take a piece of masking tape and stick it on this cardboard, but with the sticky part facing up. So what I like to do is stick it there, and I also like to put a piece like this and a piece like this. Now you don't want to stick the decal directly on the masking tape. You want to remove a bit of the stickiness, maybe just stick it on your skin or stick it on your pants. And now we are going to stick the decals with the print facing up. The next thing we are going to do is to spray them with white. Okay, now we are in the garage. I've opened the door so I don't poison myself, and I shook the can, so just do a relatively light coat. You don't want to do that. And now we will wait for it to dry and do a second coat in like 30 minutes. Okay, so you can see that the first coat didn't cover all the print up, so it's time for a second coat. It's been like 30 minutes, and this should be enough. now we are back upstairs, and you can see that the spray paint, when it's dried, it does these strange things. I don't really know why it does that, but it should be fine. Now you can remove them from the tape. So now we have our two decals covered with white paint. Take your clean torso. I removed the printing with acetone. Open windows, maybe put a fan that pulls the air away from you, because you don't want to breathe acetone vapors. I have the window open. I have also the door opened, so now we can start applying the painting. The process is largely the same as my previous tutorial. So apply some acetone on the torso and take your decal and slide it on. Make sure it's centered, and then maybe put it the right way this time. Haha. Yes. As I was saying, apply acetone to the torso and take your decal. With the paint facing the torso, you stick it on there, and you put some more acetone on top. From now on, it's like my previous tutorial where I teach you to print on torso. You just keep repeating this step. Just put on acetone and press it on. One different thing is that you don't want to, when you start peeling off the paper, you want it well saturated with acetone, and you want to peel a layer of paper instead of peeling away all the paper. You want to peel only a layer. Then you can also continue pressing on when there is this thin layer of paper, and then you let the acetone dry. So you can peel off the paper with a wet rag, like we did previously. Now the acetone has dried, and I took out the same t-shirt I used the last time, and I put some water on it. I put water in this Tic Tac box, but it doesn't matter. And now you just do the same thing as you did with you do the same thing you do with a normal torso, and you rub off the paper. You can help remove the paper with your fingers, but you need to be careful. And you just keep repeating this, keep rubbing until all the paper is rubbed off from the printing. As you can see, there is no more paper on the torso, and the print is quite clean. If it focuses, whatever. So this is the final product. If you want to print on the other side, you just repeat the process with the other decal that I have right here. This is the back. If you want to have a back, just do the same thing you did with the front, but on the back. Now that the tutorial has ended, let's talk about some of the things that may be wrong with this method. So The main thing that works less well than the last method is the durability of the print, because it's a little bit less resistant. The other thing that could be wrong with it is the thickness, because it's a little bit thicker than the normal method, so I don't know how it will react when I start printing legs. Other than that, this method still works pretty well. So goodbye.